So, welcome back to Ego, the skill provider. What exactly I'm going to do today? I'm going to teach you a lot of structures today because structures are very important to speak English. And unless until you know a lot of structures, it is quite difficult for you to speak English. So, today we are going to focus a lot about structures. You know, structures are quite interesting also because a lot of time you guys make a lot of mistake. Why this happens? It happens because you don't know how to i mean uh, frame a sentence. Okay, so let me give an example here. Suppose you guys know, whenever you want to express something called ability, whenever I say ability, it is all about can, could, or able to, right? And we say all are equal. Absolutely not. Let me bring out the difference and I'll tell you where exactly you can use can, could, and something called, suppose you want to express ability of yours, right? Suppose there are so many abilities there. Suppose I can dance. We say, suppose dance is my ability or dancing is my ability. So how can you say it? Okay. So there is a slight difference between can, something called could, and be able to. And let's try to find out one by one. I'm going to give you five different structures and the fundamental difference that lies in between. Okay, so there is something called can, could versus be able to. This is clear to everybody? Can you check it out clearly or any problems? Devjani ma'am, can you check it out, everybody, or any problems you're facing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, very good. So let me give an example here. Look, today I'm going to give you a lot of fundamental differences that lies whenever you're trying to speak English. Okay, it's all about structures. ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହିଥିଲି structures ଉପରେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ତ every day I'm trying to give you, ଏବେ ଆମେ ଟିକେ ବେଶୀ practical ହେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି. We are more practical these days, right? ଆମର practical orientation ରହିବା ଦରକାର. It's not about theory. Whenever it comes to spoken English, I hate teaching you guys theories. Theory is not going to help you. It's all about practicality. Okay, so can, could, or be able to are used whenever it comes to something called ability. You are trying to express your ability. Let me give an example. Suppose I can swim. This is my first example. I could swim. This is my second example. I am able to swim. This is my third example. And I was able to swim. So these are four sentences I have written before you. I can swim. I could swim. I am able to swim. I was able to swim. So from the above four statements, what exactly you can understand? This is used for present tense. And this is for past tense, right? And this is for present tense. And this is for past tense. Okay. So this is the things. But most people say that there is no fundamental difference between I can swim and I am able to swim. And this is the pair. Okay. I could swim, I was able to swim, which is absolutely not. Look, there is a difference also. Like whenever you say I can swim, I am able to swim. I could swim, I was able to swim. People say it's okay. One is related to, this is to this is 3, and this is 4. People say that 1 is related to 3 and 2 is related to 4. That means you can use them interchangeably. I request everybody to mute it, please. Okay. So what is more interesting? I can swim, I could swim, I am able to swim, I was able to swim. People say like, no, there is no difference. But believe me, my friends, there is a difference. And what's the difference? The difference lies in could and was able to. If you say there is no difference, 1 is equal to 3, but sometimes 2 is not equal to 4. 1 is equal to 3. You can say, I can swim, I was able to swim. So both express ability. But whenever you say, I could swim, I was able to swim, they express past ability, but not every time. So there is a difference. And what is the difference? Sometimes you say, I was managed to do that. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରନ୍ତି, ମୁଁ କରିପାରିନଥିଲି ବଟ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କଲେ ହଉ ହଉ ହେଇଗଲା, ଆପଣ ଏମିତି କହୁଥାନ୍ତି, ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅବିଲିଟି ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସ ହୁଏନି. Sometimes you manage to do that. Suppose, I was not able to walk. I was not able to walk, but somewhat I tried and I was able to walk. So that is not my ability. It is somewhat I managed to do that. There is a difference between managing something and your inner ability. Ability is something that is your inner things, but somehow you do that, you manage to do that. Put an example ଦଉଛି, ଆପଣଙ୍କର suppose you can say, I can speak. I can speak. Can speak means I have developed that ability. I can speak. You can speak English. You can speak French. That means you have developed that ability. The ability. So ଦକ୍ଷତାଟା ଆପଣ ବଢେଇଛନ୍ତି. Some other way you come across a lot of things, have developed that. But ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ କହିବେ I was able to speak, sometimes ଯେ ଆପଣ କହିପାରୁନଥିଲେ but କେମିତି କହୁ କହିଦେଲେ, ଆପଣ ଏମିତି କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି କି, like a lot of situation happens in your life, ଆପଣ କହିବେ actually ମତେ ମୋ confidence ଲାଗୁନଥିଲା but କେମିତି କହୁ କହିଦେଲି. ତ କହୁ କହିଦେବା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦକ୍ଷତା ନୁହେଁ, and that is something called I was able to speak. I was able to swim. ମାନେ ତା meaning ଟା ହଉଛି ମୁଁ swim କରିପାରୁନଥିଲି but swim କରୁ ହେଇଗଲା. So there are certain situations in your life whenever you want to say manage to, and manage to ମୁଁ କହିଛି already, ଆପଣ confusion ହୁଅନ୍ତୁନି. 1 and 3, they're almost equal. You can interchangeably, means I can swim, I am able to swim, I can go, I am able to go, I can speak, I am able to speak. Equal. There's no issue at all. You can use it. But whenever it comes to past tense, I could swim is not equal to I was able to swim whenever it comes to manage. Already, whenever not equal, when you use the word manage. Okay. So this is very important. When you use the word called manage, what do you mean by manage? Most of the time you say, upon the let me create a very interesting example. So ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ you are not that much of confident giving lecture in a podium, ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ଉପରକୁ ଆସି ଆପଣ ସ୍ପିଚ୍ ଦବାର ability ନାହିଁ, ଦକ୍ଷତା ଆପଣ ବଢେଇ ନାହାନ୍ତି. So some other way you have been pushed, you come, ତ ଆପଣ ଆସିଗଲେ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସେଇଦିନ ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତିନି କେମିତି ସରସ୍ୱତୀ ଆସିକି ବସିଗଲେ ମୋ କଣ୍ଠରେ, ମୁଁ ଚାରିପଦ ଠିକରେ କହିଦେଲି, ତାମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଦକ୍ଷତା ଯୋଗୁ କହିଲେ? नो, ଆପଣ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁଥିଲେ and ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁ କହିଦେଲେ, and that is something called I was able to swim, I was able to speak. ତାମାନେ I managed to speak. I was able to speak means I managed to speak. I have manage, or I managed. You can use in the past tense. Got it? So what is more important? I was able to speak. It doesn't mean that I could speak. No, you don't have that ability. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେ ଦକ୍ଷତା ନଥିଲା. You don't have that ability. What is more important? ଆପଣ କହୁ କହୁ କହିଦେଲେ. For example, you are not a profound, or you are not an expert, or you are not a proficient mountaineer. ମାନେ ଆପଣ କ୍ଲାଇମ୍ବିଂ କରିପାରନ୍ତିନି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି, ତ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ଆଗକୁ ଆଗକୁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, and somehow ଆପଣ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରିକି ଉପରକୁ ଚଢିଗଲେ. You can say I could climb. No, it was not your ability. ଆପଣ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁ କରୁ ହେଇଗଲା. ତ ଲାଇଫରେ ଏମିତି ଅନେକ ଗୁଡ଼ିଏ ସିଚୁଏସନ ଅଛି. There are so many situations in your life where you don't have that ability. ଆପଣଙ୍କ ability ନଥିଲା, but somehow ଆପଣ କରୁ କରୁ ହେଇଯାଉଛି. So that is called manage. ଆପଣ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁ. Suppose if you ask me, sir, can you cook? No, I don't cook. But if you say, look, there was a time in 2010 when I was able to cook. Means my friends pushed me, okay, आपको करना है आज. So somewhat I tried. I remember some recipe like, prepared by my mom. I just did that. That means it was not my ability. It was just, for the sake of doing others, I tried it and I did that. So this is something called I managed to speak. I was able to speak. I managed to speak. It is called manage. The moment I could speak, it was my ability. Okay. Something was my ability. It was a complete my ability. I had that ability. I could go. I could run. But if I say I was able to run, sometimes more দক্ষতা নাই. I did not have that particular things. But somehow I tried and become successful. So that is something called manage. ଆପଣ ଏମିତି କୁହନ୍ତିନି ଲାଇକ୍ ମୁଁ କରୁ କରୁ ହେଇଗଲା ଗୋଟେ ଆଉ. ତ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମାଇଣ୍ଡରେ ଆସେ ତାକୁ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସ କେମିତି କରିବେ? ତ somewhat when you manage something, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉଟା ଦକ୍ଷତା ନାହିଁ, you don't have that ability, but somewhat you tried. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, not everybody can speak, and you are trying to speak, and somewhat some or other day ଆପଣ ଦୀପଦ କହିପାରନ୍ତି. ଆପଣ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ସାର୍ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ମତେ ପୋଡିୟମକୁ ଛଡାଗଲା, ତ ମତେ ଏତେ ବି ମୋର ଏକ୍ସପର୍ଟ ମୁଁ ନୁହେଁ, ବଟ୍ ଏମିତି ଦୀପଦ ଶୁଣି ଶୁଣି ମନେ ରଖି ରଖି ମୁଁ କହୁ କହୁ କହିଦେଲି, ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ଠିକ ହେଇଗଲା. So that is called your manage. You try to manage that. You did not have your ability. So this is something called, there's a difference between could and was able to. I was able to speak means I managed to speak that. So there's a difference. People say both are equal. No, don't try to fall into that trap. It is a trap. Sometimes most people don't know how exactly you can use it, and this is a very interesting example for your UPSC exam. Jodi apan mane ki exam deba pai chahunchanti, this is one of the finest example you can give. If somebody asks you what French, I was able to speak, I could speak. I could speak means it was my ability. I was able to speak means I managed to speak. It was not my ability, but I tried, and something happened. That becomes my ability. It's not my ability. ଆପଣ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁ କରୁ ହେଇଗଲା. This happens like that. Now this is clear to everybody? Clear? ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ ଆପଣ? What is the difference between could and was able to? Yes or no? Ask me. You have any questions? ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତେ? Everybody, please. Manin ma'am, Itishri ma'am, Devjani ma'am, Sujay sir, Muktikant sir, everybody, Ashok sir, those who are before me
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is very important. Okay. Yes, sir. Ask me.
So I could speak.
Look, I could speak means it was your ability. Look, ଆମେ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି can is used for present ability, and could is used for a past ability, and these are called modals. But what is more important? what is more important, like be able to mane loko कहते एटा meaning jaha seta meaning seya lot of close to 90% you can check out the books, you can check out a lot of video lecture, you can find out the same things everywhere, but nobody is going to give you the difference. That's more important. They're not exactly equal. Sometimes you try to manage something. ଆମେ କିଛି କିଛି ଜାଗାରେ ମାନେ ଆମର ସେଟା ଦକ୍ଷତା ନାହିଁ। ମୋ କଥା ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ। ଭରନ୍ତୁ ମୁକ୍ତିକାନ୍ତ ସାରଙ୍କୁ ଲାଇକ୍ नो ବୋଲିଂ ଜଣା ନାହିଁ, ସେ ହି ଇଜ ଏ ଗୁଡ୍ ବ୍ୟାଟ୍ସମ୍ୟାନ। ଭାବନ୍ତୁ ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଟ୍ରାଇକ୍ ଏ ସିଚୁଏସନ, କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ବୋଲିଂ କରୁ କରୁ 3ଟା ୱିକେଟ ନେଇଗଲେ, ତ ସେ କଣ କହିବେ, ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ନଟ୍ ଏନ୍ ଏକ୍ସପର୍ଟ ବୋଲର ୟାର, ବଟ୍ ଆଇ ୱାଜ ଏବଲ୍ ଟୁ ବୋଲ and I was able to bowl and I clicked or I took 5 wickets or 3 wickets. ତାମାନେ ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦକ୍ଷତା। यू दक्षता बने कोन आपण बुझंतु एबिलिटी जोटा कुआ जाय, दैट इज ए डेवलपिंग स्टेज। फॉर एग्जांपल मु जेतले लाइक आई वाज लाइक यू, आई कुड नॉट स्पीक, बट सडनली आई वन डे आई रियलाइज this particular things like spoken English is going to help me in many ways. Then I try to develop my, you know, or that inner things. I try to develop that, develop, and today I become something called a trainer. I'm able to speak right now. बट दैट इज एन फॉर एग्जांपल मते फ्रेंड्स कहि आसुनी, बट दी तीनटा जिंस मन रखी कि मु कहि देली, मैनेज करू करू हे गला। सो दैट इज नॉट योर एबिलिटी, यू ट्राई टू मैनेज सर, जतले मैनेज वर्ड आसीबो यू कैन से वाज एबल टू। किंतु आई कैन स्विम, आई एम एबल टू स्विम, देयर इज नो डिफरेंस। पास्ट टेंस रे डिफरेंस अछि। मैनेज जो जिंसटा आपण करि पारु नथिले बट हो हे गला, मैनेज हे गला, तो सेही समय आपण यूज करिवे was able to do something. Suppose आपण कुकिंग करि पार नथिले बट हो हे गला केमति गोटे, यू कैन से आई वाज एबल टू डू दैट। आपण गोटे जिंस करि पार नाहंती बट करू करू हे गला गोटे। फॉर एग्जांपल you are trying your mobile phone, you are trying your mobile phone, you know, for quite some time it's not, you know, it's not boosting off, then you become restless what to do here, but suddenly your friend was trying to do that, it happens, then you can say I was able to do that, not his ability but he managed to do that। किछि किछि सिचुएशन रे आपण मैनेज कर देई थांती, तो मैनेज जेतल हुए यू कैन से आपण कहू नांती लाइक नो हां मते एते भी जणा नाही बट मो मैनेज कर पाइली, तो मैनेज कर पाइली माने आपण कहू आई मैनेज टू डू दैट, नो यू कैन से आई वाज एबल टू डू दैट। समटाइम्स लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, सपोज आपण को डांस आसुनी बट आपण को जने सांग स्टेज ऊपर ठेल देले, तो आपण को किछि ना किछि करिया पय पड़िबो। So you can say, sorry, sir, I don't know how to dance, but still I was able to dance. I was able to dance means somewhat I managed. So that's the things I want to tell you. Now this is clear to everybody. Clear? Take a screenshot. बुझी पाइले समझता? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Great. Whenever you have any doubt, you can ask me right away, because you know that's more important. That's more important. देखो मु आपन को जो जिंस कहूची, day for yesterday I got a call from one of a person, like no is a lady, working lady, and she कहूतले like no it is the 3rd year in preparation, I mean in spoken, I mean UPSC दबा पे जाउछंदी से मैडम जने UPSC दबा पे, he is going to join with us, she is going to join very soon with you 8:30 रे। तो से कहूतले जे कोन जे ए जिंसटा he was a, you know, product of a lot of माने से बहुत जगह पढ़िछंती, but whenever I asked this difference he could not find it out, and he also acknowledged, sir, during my entire career nobody had told me like there is a difference, everybody tell they are equal, anybody can tell you, so I'm going to give you the exact difference where exactly you can use it. Okay, so let me give you the second example today. Okay, okay, this is done. The next one I would like to give you, okay, so what's more important, there is something called proud, there is thing called pride, there is something called boast, Check out the Uriya word, gorbo, gorbo, gorbo. But how exactly they can be used in different sentences? ଯେମିତି ମୁଁ କହିଲି can, could, something's called I'm able to, and other things. But what is more important, proud, something called proud, okay, something called proud, pride, boast. I'm proud of myself. I'm boasting of myself. I'm proud of some things like that. How exactly you can use it? This is one of the very confused words. Very, very confused. Most of the time, you guys are not able to get the exact things. Okay. So when you can use proud, when you can use pride, and when you can use boast, and you feel they are of equal meaning, absolutely not. They're completely different, right? Let's start with proud. Okay. Sometimes you say it is always accompanied by of. It is always of, proud of. Okay. Whenever there is a proud and of is automatically added. Without of, the entire sentence structures will go for a toss. That means you cannot use like this. You cannot say I'm proud. No, you're proud of something. So you can say I'm proud of something or somebody. Okay. Suppose take example of, suppose, take Tendulkar. He was a world-class batsman. People call him after son Joel Bradman. He's one of the finest cricketer India has ever produced. That you know. Sachin Tendulkar is synonymous with cricket. He is considered the god of cricket. People call him, revere him. They appreciate his performance in different stages. He is a world champion. Like a lot of adjective you can use for this particular genius, right? So how can you say using proud? We are proud of Tendulkar. We are proud of Tendulkar. Okay. So if I say use the same word in pride, how do they reflect the same things? You can say Tendulkar is the pride of India. Check it out. Just two things. Find it out. How exactly we are proud of Tendulkar, or Indians are proud of Tendulkar. Tendulkar is the pride of India. You can say, I am proud of my son. I am proud of my daughter. I am proud of my brother. My brother is the pride of my family. We say, like, take an example of Michael Kindo. He is one of the finest hockey players that Orissa has produced. You can say, we are proud of Michael Kindo. Michael Kindo is the pride of Odisha. So what exactly you can understand? Look, there's a difference. Here, proud of something and the pride of something. Whenever you say pride, it is used as a noun. Whereas proud is of something or somebody, it is used as an adjective. That's the difference. So there are a lot of situations are there. Suppose you can say, we are proud of Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand is the pride of India. So proud and pride, proud and pride. Pride is always used as a noun. And this is the structure. B plus B means is, are. Is, are. We are, I am. He is. He is proud of his father. He is proud of his father. His father is the pride of his family. We say, I am proud of my chief minister. Our chief minister is the pride of Odisha. Like that. So check out the example. Be plus proud of something or somebody. You can say we are proud of, forget about somebody, something. You can say, give some example with something. We are proud of Ruchi Masala because Ruchi Masala is the pride of Odisha. We are proud of Indian cricket team. Indian cricket team is the pride of India. So like that, whether it is something or somebody, always the structures will be like this. What exactly we are going to learn today? How to structure the sentence. ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ତିଆରି କରିବେ ଆପଣ କହିବା ପାଇଁ, whether you are spoken or written, ଆମେ ବେସିକାଲି ଫୋକସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି it is all about your spoken English. ତ ଆପଣ ଯେକୌଣସି ଜିନିଷ କହିବା ପାଇଁ you are trying to speak something, ତ speak କରିବେ ମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ obviously you are supposed to use some words in the pre-arranged manner. ଆପଣ ମନ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଲଗେଇଲେ ହବନି. Okay, you are supposed to follow some rules and regulation, and these are all called rules and regulation. Sometimes you say proud and pride. Sometimes, we are very much proud of him, but he is the pride of your family. Sometimes you're not able to use that. So there is a difference between proud and pride. Look, very confused words. Okay. And here, check out the difference. Whenever you say, we are proud of Tendulkar, that means ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ତେନ୍ଦୁଲକରଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବିତ, ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବିତ ନୁହଁ. You are not proud of yourself. You are proud of somebody else. But whenever you are proud of yourself, you are proud of yourself, then that is called boast. That's the difference. I am proud of you all. But when I am proud of myself, about my ability, ମୁଁ English କହିପାରୁଛି, that means I am proud of myself. That is called boast. That is called boast. So boast is the entirely different things concept. So boast is something, look, we are proud of somebody, something or somebody. But whenever proud becomes for yourself, that is not proud, that is called boast. Okay, so whenever proud of yourself, that is something called boast. Okay, suppose, you can give an example like this. Suppose you say, few people are there. Look, sometimes ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତି, ମୁଁ ଛୋଟିଆ ଗୋଟେ ଓଡିଆରେ କହୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ବହୁତ ତା ଦକ୍ଷତାକୁ ନେଇ ଗର୍ବ କରୁଛି, ସେ ଧନକୁ ନେଇ. ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଆମେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦବା, ତା ଧନକୁ ନେଇ ସେ ଗର୍ବ କରୁଛି. ତ ଏଠି କଣ ଲଗେଇବା ଆମେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, ପ୍ରାଉଡ. He is proud of his something? No. ଧନଟା ହେଲା କଣ? The wealth or something called, whatever you call it, the properties, something, it belongs to him. It is not about somebody else. It is about something or somebody else. So it is not about yourself or oneself, myself. ମୁଁ ନିଜ କଥା କହୁନି. If you can find it out, I am telling about myself. ମୋର ଏଇଟା ଅଛି, ମୋର ସେଇଟା ଅଛି, ତା ମାନେ ସେଇଟା ଆପଣ କହିବେ boast. He is boasting about his properties. He is boasting of ହେଇପାରିବ, boasting about ହେଇପାରିବ. I am going to give you the difference, but try to understand. First କଥା ହେଲା, proud, we are not proud of ourselves. We are proud of something or somebody. I am proud of my father. I am proud of my brother. I am proud of Vivekananda. I am proud of being an Indian. I am proud of Indian cricket team. Look, ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, ମୁଁ ଅନ୍ୟ ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବିତ, proud of. ମୁଁ ନିଜ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ଗର୍ବିତ, boast. That is something called boast. And people sometimes use it very wrongly. And that's the problem. So whenever you say, suppose when you're proud of yourself, some like, maybe your property, maybe suppose you have 5 or 10 cars are there, and you are, very much, you can say boast of. That is called boasting. Oh my God, he is always boasting of. Boasting of means ମାନେ ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଜିନିଷଟାକୁ ପ୍ରକାଶ କରିବା, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଅନ୍ୟ ଜଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବିତ ହବା, that is something called proud of. ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବିତ ନୁହଁ. Try to understand the difference. ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବିତ ନୁହେଁ, ଆପଣ ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବିତ. ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କଣ, ଆଉ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଏଠି ପାଠ ପଢି ବହୁତ ଗର୍ବିତ ମନେ କରୁଛି. I am really proud of you. I feel, but upon jetla nijara, whether it is your own property, your own knowledge, anything like that you have, and you want to express that, that is called boast. That is not proud. The proud is used for others. Boast is used for yourself, and that's the difference. That's the exact difference. ତ ଆମେ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି most is always ସେ ବହୁତ ଗର୍ବ କରୁଛି। ଗର୍ବ ମୁଁ ବି ତେନ୍ଦୁଲକର ପାଇଁ କରୁଛି। ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ଗର୍ବ କରେ, ମୋ ଟିମକୁ ନେଇକି ମୁଁ ଗର୍ବ କରେ। ତାମାନେ ଏଠି କଣ ହେଲା, ଗୋଟେ ଟିମକୁ ନେଇକି ମୁଁ ଗର୍ବ କରେ, ମୋ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବ କରୁନି। ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ, ମୁଁ ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ନେଇ ଗର୍ବ କରେ, କାହିଁକି ନା ଆପଣ ମାନେ ମତେ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି। So I am really proud of you. କିନ୍ତୁ ମୋ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ଗର୍ବ କରେ। Can I say I am proud of myself? No, I am boast of you. That's the things. That's the basic difference between proud and boast. He is always boastful. He is always boastful. ତାମାନେ ତା ବିଷୟରେ ସେ ବେଶୀ କହୁଛି। ଏଠି ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ନେଇ ଗର୍ବିତ, ମୁଁ କହୁନି, ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଫର ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସନ୍, ଡଟର, ଫାଦର, ବ୍ରଦର, ସିଷ୍ଟର, whoever is doing something very well, ତ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଗର୍ବ କରନ୍ତି। ଜଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗର୍ବ କରିବା ପ୍ରାଉଡ, ନିଜ ପାଇଁ ନିଜେ ଗର୍ବ କରିବା ବୋଷ୍ଟ। Clear to everybody? Yes or no? Clear? Yes or no?
Yes,
Ask me.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's very important. Next time you are trying to say, suppose ମୁଁ କହିବି ଯେ, oh guys, look, I can able to speak English. So this is not proud. This is called boast. I say, guys, I'm really very happy that you guys make me proud today because you guys can speak English. Means I'm proud of you. ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ନେଇ, it's not me. There are two things are there. Whenever you think of yourself, about you, your property, I have this millions in bank balance, I have this, I have big building, I have 5 acres of lands, I have 4 cars, I have 5 bikes, I have a beautiful life, all the things you tell about yourself, that is something called boast. But whenever you are trying to say this thing for others, for their achievement, you are happy. For their achievement, not your achievement, for their. Acha, Tendulkar pe ame garba korchi. Tendulkar is somewhat, one of the finest cricketer. He's millions dollars. He always earn every year endorsement, a lot of things. Upon some of you are very much proud of about some players, or he's a singer. ତା ଗୀତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଭଲ ଲାଗେ, ତ ଆପଣ କହନ୍ତି really I'm proud of his. Oh, I really love his voice. I'm really proud of him. ଆପଣଙ୍କ son and daughter କିଛି ମାନେ ଭଲ କାମ କଲେ, ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପୁରା ଛାତି ଗର୍ବ ହେଇଯାଏ। ନାଇଁ, ସପୋଜ ଲାଇକ୍ ଦେବଯାନୀ ମାଙ୍କର ଝିଅ ଯଦି ସ୍କଲାରସିପ ପାଇବ, ତ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ will be very happy. Oh, really I'm proud of my daughter. I'm proud of my daughter. So proud of, because you are trying to proud of somebody, not yours. But whenever you are trying to say about yourself, that is something called boast. Hey, he's always a boastful guy, yeah. Most of the time he's boasting. He's always boasting, yeah. He's not proud of. He's boasting. That's the difference. Boast is something called, another word you can say brag. Brag means boast. What do you mean by brag? Brag is the same word, brag. Brag means boast. Boast means brag. Brag means whenever you are trying to say a lot about you, you always, give credit for everything. I have done this. I am the greatest person. Nobody's there. I can speak English. I am the biggest star. All the things about yourself. So that is called brag. Hey, don't brag here. This is not good. You're trying to say a lot of things. And believe me, brag is an American English. Boast is in British English. So both are correct. If you say in American movies, you can find these words very frequently. Hey, he's always bragging. What's a brag here? It's not good. So that is called American English. And boast something called British English. You might have heard it before also, because this is in written English also. But this is completely spoken English. Brag. Why you're bragging yourself? Most of the time I find this guy is bragging. Brag. Don't brag. That means don't boast of yourself. Like that. Now clear to everybody? Clear? Take a screenshot if possible. ବୁଝି ପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ମାନେ everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Difficult ହଉଛି? Is it difficult for you? difficult hochi ki kuhନ୍ତୁ mate.
No, sir.
No, sir. No,
No?
sir.
Great. ଆପଣ କିଛି Muktikan sir, what happens? You are not speaking anything today. Ashok sir, Muktikan sir, Lalmon sir, a lot of people are there not speaking anything.
Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
Clear? Okay, great.
Clear,
Ashish.
sir.
Okay. Prakash sir, Ashish sir, everybody please.
Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, fine. And I respect all madams also. All in lines. Whenever you have any problems, even a doubt, you can ask me right away. Okay. So this is done. Most probably, these are very interesting, man. Because I thought of taking this class today because the third things I would like to inform you. Something called right away. ଆପଣ ଏଇ ୱାର୍ଡଟା ଶୁଣିଥିବେ right away. Ask me right away. So whenever I say right away, what do you mean? Hey, do you have any doubt? Ask me right away. Shoot at me right away. You can go right away. So what do you mean right away? Right away means immediately or without delay. Whenever I say something you're supposed to do right away, whenever ask me, guys, you have any doubt? Do you have any questions? You can ask me right away. Means immediately, without delay. No need of any delaying. Don't delay. Try to ask me. And there is another word also, straight away. Okay. So there is another word also, something called straight away. And this is right away or straight away. Remember, right away is something called American English. Straight away is called British English. Right? Look at the difference. Both have been used in the same way. There's no difference at all. If you'll ask me in their difference, hey guys, you have any doubt? Ask me straight away. I don't wait there. I straight away go to his home and just put the pins and beat him. Immediately means whenever he's called me, I did not wait for a single second. I just straight away went home. Straight away means immediately without delay. Right away, that is called American English, and this is called British English. I denote B as British, A for American English. Look, this is something called the difference. Each and every time you are trying to give you, I'm going to give you the difference between American English and British English. And that's why sometimes you feel like now you're learning two English, not one English. Okay. So what is more important? Right away, something called without delay or immediately. You're trying to do anything immediately. If I tell you, guys, don't wait, do it straight away or right away. But right away is more informal. What is informal? Spoken English. Straight away is more formal. What is formal? That means it is called written English. So whenever I say formal English, it is somewhat you can assume it is called written English. Whenever I say informal, that is something called, you say, hey buddy, what is buddy? B-U-D-Y, parents. So, hey, hi buddy, how are you? Like that. So that is called informal. People in America call friend as buddy, B-U-D-D-Y, buddy. You might have heard it. Okay, hi buddy, how are you? If going there, hey, I'm fine. What about you? What's up? What's up? These are called informal, I mean spoken English. And we are here for that also. So whenever you say straight away or right away, both are same. And there is a difference. What is the difference? Straight away is a British English, whereas right away is called American English. And this found more in written communication, but whenever it comes to spoken English, always use right away. Yeah, you always the habit of doing it right away. Okay. And what is the difference between right away and right now? Right now also, right now, immediately, now means immediately. So that is also immediately. So what's the difference? Right away and right now. If I say that do it right now, do it right away, is there a difference you are getting, my friends? Any difference there? Suppose I say, do it right away. Do it right now. Any difference you are getting? This is sentence number 1 and this is sentence number 2. If I say like do it right away or do it right now, so what's the difference it can exhibit? Is there any difference you can get out of these sentences? Sentence किछ पाउछंती in a difference is there?
written English state I use it do it right now.
No, suppose you say in spoken English. Upon the spoken English, I'm the written English that I use Kornati. I'm trying to say that. Suppose do it right away and do it right now. If I say like this 2 sentences, what the difference you are getting out of it?
Sir, I think right now in present lagyo, right now in past lagyo.
Past रे नहीं it तो immediately ना. Look, you are smart, okay, ma'am. You are smart. Look, whenever I say right now, we have something called, this is called present. This is called future. And this is called past. This right now is used only in the present tense. And for future time, present tense or for past, you can, in 3 ways you can write away. You can say how, sir? When I entered his house last night, the first things I did right away, put a, I just complimented him. Whenever you get the questions tomorrow, read it right away, future. And ask me question right away. So right away, upon present, past, future time. Yes, ask me. Ask me. I'm sorry, your voice is not clear. Ask me, sir. Somebody was asking some things. What I want to say, right away can be used in 3 different forms. It can be used in now. Hey, ask me right away. Get out from here right away. Like that. Presently आपण यूज करिवे. फ्यूचर रे तरंतु आपण कहबे काली जेतले क्वेश्चन पाइबो तम प्रथम क्वेश्चन होची प्रथमे आगो सांग सांग क्वेश्चन ना पढि दबो. Whenever you get the question for the first time tomorrow in the exam, what you're supposed to do, read the questions right away. When I entered the anything yesterday, the first things or I had done that things right away. So I mean to say that you can use right away both in present tense, past tense and future time. But right now can be used in present tense one. It can be used in any other ways. Clear? It's clear to everybody? Yes or no? Ask me, you have any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Clear? So that's very interesting. Look,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So whenever you are trying to use these things, look, they are called structures. Most structures do a lot of things are there because this is called practical approach. You can use it right away. It's not about any other things. Upon the cue, bahu jagare straight away, right away. Meaning to same. No. One is called American English, other is called British English. Try to understand. Upon bhabantu dita English upon poruchant. And that's the biggest difference you are trying to get it. Take a screenshot. We are going to the next one. Okay. So next things I would like to do for you. Okay. The next things I want to tell you when it comes to so this is a phrase actually. When it comes to when exactly you can use it. What is the situation? Let's apply SBL technique. We are going to apply SBL technique, trying to understand when it comes to spoken English, you are supposed to practice a lot. Whenever it comes to my father, always behave with him very decently, otherwise he'll get angry with you. So what do you mean by that? When it comes to, is a phrase actually, it's a phrase. Okay. And when exactly you can use it? Whenever you want to draw your or anybody's attention to something else. Suppose ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ସିଚୁଏସନ କ୍ରିଏଟ କରୁଛି ଇଂଲିଶ ଆମେ ଇଂଲିଶ ବିଷୟରେ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହଉଛେ forget about spoken English ଆମେ spoken English ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହୁଛି look English is a very it's a global language almost all over the world or 95 for the populations some or other way learn English. English is very vital. The entire world becomes a global village. And because of this, we are supposed to learn English like that. You speak a lot. In the meantime, I try to draw your attention to, but whenever it comes to spoken English, look, immediately I want to draw your attention to particular things. तमाने गोटे general discussion रे गोटे जिनस particular हेले आपण when it comes to, for example कहिबे like आपण आपण शहर रे अनेक गोटे होटल अछि right आपण कहिबे हां हम take the example of Bhubaneswar there are so many of so many 5-star hotels 3-star 2-star hotels are there but whenever it comes to biryani this hotel is the best ता माने कोन ताने गोटे पर्टिकुलर जिनस को आपण तेला जनरल डिस्कशन करूछंती एवं ता भीतर गोटे पर्टिकुलर जिनसटा को आपण कहिबे तो सेही समय रे आपण when it comes to लगेबे there is a general discussion you have so many friends are there you can say I have Akash I have this I have Dipti I have all the things. There are so many but whenever it comes to loyalty Akash is the best ताने देखंतु whenever you are trying to draw your attention you are trying to specify something either you want to draw your attention or you are trying to specify something देखंतु कोन पई एडा को इंपोर्टेंट आपण तेले स्पोकन इंग्लिश कहउछंती आपण कहउछन स्पोकन इंग्लिश ता मोर माधुर्य होई पन इट्स नॉट दैट मच ऑफ अट्रैक्टिव कोन पई हेई परनी आपण जानु नाहंती केमती यूज करिबा ओडिया रे तो आपण कहि परुछन देखिबे जणे लोक धरंतु आपण जणे पॉलिटिशियन देयर सो मेनी पॉलिटिशियंस आर देयर किंतु गोटे पर्टिकुलर पॉलिटिशियन नो भाषणटा आपण मनमुग्ध करे कोन पई कहिले do you know it's all about the way he uses the word तार जो पर्टिकुलर वर्ड ओडा का आपण बहुत अट्रैक्ट करे समस्त भाषण देले आज गोटे बत्कृता प्रतियोगिता आरंभ होतिला बा एनीथिंग्स बा गोटे शिशु दिवस बा गुरु दिवस विषय को आउची सब टीचर कहउछंदी गोटे टीचर कर भाषण बहुत भल लागिला दैट मींस ही हैज दैट मच नॉलेज इट्स नॉट अबाउट नॉलेज त माने सेठे सार कोन करले बा से मैडम कोन करले पर्टिकुलर वर्ड ठीक भाबे यूज करछंती so it is all about creating the situation for yourself तो इथे हमर गोटे जनरल डिस्कशन चलीच and in general discussion you want to try to make it more particular तो particular करिया पय हला आपण कोन करिवे you are supposed to use when it comes to look there's so many hotels are there in Bhubaneswar but whenever it comes to non-veg this is the best one look there are so many stalls are there in my area but whenever it comes to this one this is the best there is so many students are studying with me but whenever it comes to loyalty whenever it comes to helpfulness she is the best like that so what exactly I want to tell you my friends so whenever there is a general discussion and you want to make it particular in that particular situation you are supposed to use when it comes to are you getting my point everybody आपण बुझी पड़छंती ना आउथरे म एग्जांपल देबी आपण देखंतु किछि टेंशन नबार नै आपण बुझंतु भला बारे let this course elongated more than 2 years you are with me you can learn it what is more important आपण बुझंतु सिचुएशन ता मु केमती इंग्लिश ता भल्लो कहबी भल्लो कहया पे कि सैक्रिफाइस करिया पे पड़े not money sacrifice time try to understand आपण टिके टाइम दियंतु बुझंतु जिनछडा कोन होउची आपण गोटे जनरल डिस्कशन चालीची से जनरल डिस्कशन ऊपर आपण गोटे पर्टिकुलर करिया पय देखंतु आपण एमती कहू नै मो पाखरे तो बहुत पिला अछंती किंतु मैथमेटिक्स कहया माने ए पिलाटी भलो करूची तो केमती ताकू इंग्लिश रे कहबे I have so many students are there but whenever it comes to mathematics Akash is the best there are so many coaching institutes are there but whenever it comes to physics Madhur is the best so ବୁଝି ପାରୁଛନ୍ତି? Whenever you are trying to create that situation, general discussion ଚାଲିଛି, general discussion ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ particular ଜିନିଷଟେ ରଖିଲେ, ତ you are supposed to use when it comes to you can use it. There's so many ways you can use it actually, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା କୋଉଠି use କରିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ general discussion ରେ ଗୋଟେ particular, like you can say we have so many students with us when it comes to English. Prakash is the best. So this is a general statement. This is completely a general statement. When it comes to English, look, I make it particular. I make it more specific. I make it more pitch. I emphasize that particular things. Whether you can say emphasis, more particular, and in things like that. Then Prakash the best, I can say. In India, there are so many IS coachings are there. So many general studies are there. But whenever it comes to general studies, Khan sir is the best. So why you are going to tell like that? Because you are trying to make it more particular. You are trying to make it more particular. So upon ଗୋଟେ general discussion ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ particular ଜିନିଷ ତେଲେ ରଖିବେ, you are supposed to use when it comes to. Now it's clear to everybody? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Everybody?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So take a screenshot. So I think it's better.